Hello, good afternoon. At this time, I will perform the second level social interaction of the intensive English course. So, let's go with the activity. Watch this video of Steve Jobs at Stanford commencement address. Please make a video in which you 1. Describe one of 3 studies he speaks about. 2. Why does Steve say that you can connect the dots looking forward? You can only connect them looking backwards. Give examples. And finally 3. What's your opinion about people who drop out college? Will you? Let's go with the first. I'll talk about the third study, which is about death. It starts with an interesting date which says more or less. If you live every day as if it were the last, it is likely that someday you are right. It's a little interesting how this influenced Steve Jobs' life, because it became an important part of the way he lived every day, getting to the point where he remembered every morning that maybe he could die soon, lead him to make the biggest decisions of his life. For Steve, remember that he was going to die was the best way to avoid thinking about having something to lose. He gave as an example the fact of how to overcome the disease that came suffering. Pancreatic cancer was the closest he had ever come to death, and is both interesting and at the same time curious as Steve admits that death is a destiny that we all share, and at the same time sees as the best invention of life, since for him it is the life's change agent. I think Steve is right when he says that we should not waste time living someone else's life having ours, that we should not let ourselves be extinguished by the opinion of others, and that we should have the courage to follow our heart and intuition, because at my discretion I think we are the ones who rule our life and what we want for it. Let's go with the second. I think it is based in life on life experience, which can serve you later, because according to Steve, the future is somewhat uncertain. However the past brings with live experience which in some way have been preparing you to go through life and can serve you later in the future to solve some situation or some challenge that comes your way. Giving a personal example, several years ago, when I was still in 8th grade in school, although I was beginning to like mathematics, and I did not find any sense to this, to the point that one day doing homework, I threw an expression saying, "I don't know why I do so much homework on this subject if I see that it's not going to help me at all." I didn't even know what I wanted to study. Someone in my family gave me an advice that I will never say that some kind of knowledge will not help me, because in life one does not know if later something previously learned can be something fundamental to achieve success in our goals. When I finally decide that what I want to study is civil engineering, I find that it's a career which requires a certain quantitative reasoning ability. If I had not followed that person's advice, I will not have been able to reach the point where I am today. And finally, the third. I think that leaving college does not define the success of a person's life. I think it is something that goes beyond, because there are many situations that lead a person to find what he really likes and loves to do. It may be that in finding its purpose, this allows the person to achieve success in all areas of his life which he wants to satisfy. For example, economic growth, love life, happiness, and mainly passion for what he does to life. It is not something that guarantees success all or total success, but I think it is always better to do what you love and like to do because, as they say out there, find something you can dedicate that you really love and you will never work. All the time, you will do what you want. Personally speaking, I am someone determined to fulfill the goals that I draw for my life. Right now, I'm about to finish my career, and I think it has been worth the effort and time invested. And I was in what I studied, in what I study, because it is something that I really like. Now, if at some point in my life I come to find something that I like more, that make, makes me feel more complete, and that with it can meet my needs and also reach my personal success, I think I will bet on it. And I follow my instinct without any doubt. Thank you. See you later.